Get this party started, everybody. We're at 7:07. Up on our feet, up on our feet. Oh, well, we'll see if Benny is good. All right. Any better, Benny? Can you hear me now?
Are you making noise?
Yes, I am. So,
No.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know
I
what
have
the
no
issue
idea.
is.
Okay, well, let me go over here, Benny. Let's see if this is turned off.
All right. Well, while they're figuring that out, everybody up on your
Pick it up. Why play with it? You get up and just
and let's get jogging, everybody. Let's go. We're jogging. Jog, jog, we're jogging. And we're jogging. Jog, jog, we're jogging. All right. Good job, Johnny. Good job, Benny. Good job, Gregory. Good job, Henry. Good. We're moving and we're grooving. We're pumping those arms. We're pumping those legs. Keep it going. And everybody stop. Let's do our twist and shout and let it all out. Twist and shout and let it out. Singing, oh, we All right, good. And now let's start doing our crossbody apple pickers. Good. Get those arms up and across. Arms up and across, everybody. All the way up. All the way across. And now let's do our knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Knee to elbow. Good. Excellent, everybody. Everybody say hi to Chris.
Hey, Christina.
What's up, Andrea?
No,
All right, we're doing that knee to elbow, everybody. Andy asked Chris how it was being a pirate.
yeah, how was it?
hey, so.
Hello, Benny.
It was a blast.
What did you do there?
You saw floats, people dressed as pirates, caught beads, all kinds of fun stuff.
Awesome.
All right, everybody stop there. Let's do our squatty potties. We're doing our squats. Getting that booty down. Benny, can you hear me now, Ben?
Yes.
All right, perfect. He was having some audio issues.
Met a guy on TikTok, Andy. He's a young man that has Down syndrome. He's got over 3.5 million likes or followers on TikTok and YouTube, and he does all sorts of cooking videos.
Oh, you see my TikTok and my YouTube. How was it?
I didn't get to see any of yours. I've been watching all of his. He's blowing up.
What's his name?
Hi, Christopher.
What's up, buddy?
What's his name?
I'll have to pull it back up. It's like something.
All right, everybody, we're doing jump rope. Grab that jump rope, get hopping and spinning. Hopping and spinning.
Name's Chef Adam Libby.
Chef Adam Libby. Nice.
Oh, yeah? Is he false advertising? Does he have his chef's degree?
How many people? 3.2 million people don't really seem to care.
Well, I'm going to sue Chef Adam for false advertising.
He's making Sicilian pizza right now.
Oh, that's him. Oh, let's go. Is it around my age?
I told him about sushi, King Sushi Andy Wagner. You got to follow him.
I will.
I was telling him to follow you.
Do it.
All right, stop there. Grab that hula hoop over your head and wiggle it. You know it'll probably give you more credibility since everybody just lies on YouTube, apparently, Andy. Call yourself Dr. King Sushi. That might be helpful. And maybe you could perform some surgeries on your sushi on camera.
Yeah.
He shoves it in his face too quickly to do surgery on it.
No. We'll start getting them, instead of cooking, we'll give him entire fish. And he can sit there and dissect the fish and perform surgery on it to get his sushi out of it. How about that?
Keep moving there, Benny.
Spinning those hips. Good job, everybody.
Nice. So
And
nice.
stop there. Good. Now we're going to do our, squat jumps. We're going to do 10 of them. Get our booty down and jump up 1, down, and up 2, down, and up 3, down, and up 4, down, and up 5, down, and up 6, down, and up 7, down, and up 8, down, and up 9, one more, down, and up 10. Now let's go back into 4 and 6. Let's do our sumo squats. Everybody down and hoo, and up, and hoo, and up. Good. Squat and up. We got our legs wide. Squat and up, all the way down and up and down and up. Good. Let's do our lunges. Put our feet into 5. Step up to 1, getting that knee down. When did you get back?
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Oh, nice. And so,
Pretty
by the
much.
way, I actually write a song on my flopper.
You wrote a song about.
In my flush flow. We hearing all the green lights. So soon all the lights. I want to be free.
All right. It's like a haiku. Well done, buddy. Well done. Dr. King Sushi does it all. Performs surgery, eats food. I guess we might as well call you a published author as well.
Hey.
Put doctor in the front, King Sushi in the middle, and then PA for published author or Esquire at the end.
He's a poet and we didn't even know it.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, everybody, stop there. Now we're hopping from orange 5 up to orange 1, and then back to 5. You know, that's what Chris Carpelati's been doing over the years. I've seen him and Jason Bertocchi doing a bunch of cooking things. So I think that's what he was trying to do, is cooking videos.
Well, this dude's got the pizzazz. He's got a catchphrase. He's got music to it. I've seen him rock a Steelers shirt or 2 in there.
Nice. Can you send a YouTube channel to me on my phone?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Is he from here or from there?
I didn't get anything really from it. He just was there, had a booth. Everyone seemed to be there, and then I saw that they're on YouTube, but I looked them up.
All right. And stop. Let's do side hops from pink 4 to pink 6.
He likes to see Chinese or WWE.
Of course, he likes WWE. He was using Henry Rollins' own blend of spices in one of his videos.
Nice.
What's his catchphrase? Drop an elbow on that meat.
Holy crow, man. Holy cow, it's holy crow.
I have my own catchphrase too.
What's your catchphrase?
Seriously, yeah.
I mean, come on, Chris. You walked right into that one. You
Yeah.
knew. His catchphrase.
Well, this guy's got it on his shirt and like has merch and stuff. So I just forgot about
Oh.
sushi. Yeah.
Ew. Hmm.
Man, look at him supporting somebody else more than he supports you, Andy. I would be PO'd right now. Everybody, we're doing jumping jacks. Ready, set, and go. Arms out, legs out. You see, that's how it happens. Chris just has always got an eye for the next new thing. He forgets about the good stuff that's right in front of him and just goes for the next new shiny object that comes around.
Facts.
All right. And stop. Now let's pick those weights up, everybody. Weights up. Side raises first. Ready? Let's go. Out to the side. All the way up. Good.
What we planning to?
All the way up, Henry.
We're going to fly to wherever WrestleMania is this year. Where's WrestleMania this year?
It's in Inglewood, California.
All right. Book us tickets.
In the world, California. Inglewood. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right. Everybody stop. Now we're doing front raises. Ready, set, go.
Isn't Inglewood kind of the hood?
I think Inglewood is San Fran, isn't it? Like outskirts of San Fran.
I believe either that or LA, one of the two. Ingle.
Good. Raise those arms up, everybody.
Yeah, it's outside of all Los Angeles. And there might be a second one up there.
Good. Get those arms up.
I
What's
know
it
that
next?
in event.
What's it
Yeah.
right next to Compton? All right, everybody,
Inglewood.
stop there. Bend over and let's get those arms back for Michael Phelps.
I know that
And-
main event at WrestleMania this year.
It's closer to Manhattan Beach and Redondo Beach and Palos Verdes and Torrance.
All right, everybody, stop there. Curls for the girls. Thighs for the guys.
I know the main event. WrestleMania this year.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
It's not a question. I know the main event at WrestleMania this year.
Who is it?
But I was there with WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just won the Royal Rumble, didn't he?
Yes.
All
you know
right,
what-
stop there. Shoulder press.
You know what's in Inglewood, Joe?
What's that?
SoFi Stadium.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where WrestleMania is? Is it at SoFi? Maybe that's why it's in Inglewood.
Correct. And
Good.
so when he said Inglewood, I was like, what's up there? I was like, is that USC? But nope.
Yep. But there at WrestleMania is Hollywood.
All right, put those weights down. Everybody put those gloves on. Here we go. We're doing our jabs. Round one. Fight. So did you get to see the boat parade?
No, that party that we went to beforehand kind of ruined that. But honestly, we couldn't even get an Uber at 8:15 in the morning to like it almost took us 35 minutes just to get an Uber to Tampa from St. Pete, and it was like $128. So we just kind of one of the girls, there was so many Pennsylvania people there. The girl was from Philly, actually, or just I guess north of Philly, like Bethlehem. she knew of people. We ended up at their house party, which was a lot of fun. And then we walked from there basically down to the parade route. And then she was also the same person that knew the person from Monster Energy who was able to get us into the Monster Energy tent and to which backdrop to the actual parade route, which that was awesome. Not having to stand elbow to elbow with a bunch of random people. We could just kind of spread out and have fun at our own little spot.
Hooks, everybody, get those arms around. Yeah, I was trying to tell, were you on the side, the UT side, where all the students were? That's kind of what it looked like where you were.
Dude, there were so many people everywhere. There's all walks of life. We were at the very not the very beginning of the parade route, but I would say to the very beginning part of it, because once it was over, we basically walked down the parade route all the way to downtown Peter, Tampa, hung out there for a while until we could finally get an Uber and go home at like 11 o'clock. So the parade ended at 6, and we were wandering the streets and places in Tampa until 11 o'clock.
Uppercuts, everybody, uppercuts. Did you make it to Ybor City?
Yeah, we were like on the outskirts of Ybor.
We're not usual to be wrong by anyone.
There we
One
go. Yeah, that
that I met
beginning.
before, he was another Pittsburgh guy that lives in St. Pete. He knew somebody that was DJing at, I don't even remember what bar we were at, and so that's how we ended up going down there, and there was like a line of like 300 people trying to get into this place, and we just like cut right through. But it was funny. It was like 90% pirates and like 10% people at this bar that were like, "What are these pirates doing here?"
Elbows up and spin those hands. Like, oh, you guys didn't get the memo. Today's Gasparilla.
Yeah.
But yeah, that beginning to middle part of the parade route, like the street parade route, inland is where University of Tampa and all the college bars are. I did the whole route when I was there because we had bikes. So where it started here to like that point, and it looked like where you guys were, because I remember the way that it was kind of facing. It just kind of looked like where it was behind you, and back in there would be towards the University of Tampa campus, and it's kind of like a Carson Street back there too. So
Yeah,
there's a bunch of college bars and craziness going on back that way that was almost like too much to handle because it was so overly crowded back there.
Yeah, you can see where all the houses after like the first 2 streets of like $1 million houses that were just gorgeous and gated. Then behind that, you could tell where all the off-campus housing type stuff.
Everybody, elbows back. Everybody, elbows back. Or I'm sorry, not elbows, hands back. We're doing conga. Elbows up and hands back.
Hey, Chris.
In
Tampa, they know the Kansas City and Toronto.
I was spreading your news, buddy. Telling them about all the types of sushi you eat.
Good.
All right, and stop. Now we're doing elbows, but did you set up a booth for them and hand out merch is the real question.
Nope.
You couldn't have handed out Monster Energy drinks with his face on it?
I should have. I got in trouble for handing out Monster Energy drinks.
Why?
Because I threw one to a guy on the float, and apparently that was frowned upon.
Because they felt like they didn't have enough Monster Energy drinks, or because they thought it was a liability issue that you were chucking cans at people?
Well, I went through one, and it was a perfect throw. And the guy like came over, and like I just thought he was a random person, and his face was like white as a t-shirt, and he was like, "Dude, that was insane." I was like, "I know that was a perfect throw," and he goes, "Yeah, that being said, you can't do that because if that wasn't a perfect throw, you could have been a liability." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I also didn't actually think I wasn't going to have a perfect throw, so I won't do that again."
Everybody, knees up. Let's go, big knees, big knees.
It was nice. We had our own private bathroom. We had food. We had all the Monster Energy drink anyone could want. And I had brought a 5-hour energy with me. And the one dude's wife was like, "Oh, I wish I had a 5-hour energy." I was like, "We're literally in the Monster Energy tent. You have all the hours of energy."
Do we have sushi at Tampa?
I'm sure there was sushi in Tampa. I did not have any sushi in Tampa.
Ah,
All right, stop. Let's do our big front kicks now. Front kicks, Gregory. Front kicks, Johnny. Front kicks, Henry. Front kicks, Betty. So, Chris, yesterday was our last mainstay session, and my goal last month and this month was to get 103 people. Just mathematically, that's what I thought would make sense, and that's what I was charging for. The first month we only got 50, but this last month we got I think our total was like 117. So
As
yeah,
you were saying that those last couple of sessions were really packed, so that's good.
yeah, the
So that-
Mondays, which are the off days, have been around 10. And then the Wednesdays, which are the on days, have been plus 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I saw an email, but it said like the schedule, so it's not happening anymore.
What? I don't understand the question.
You're saying that there is no more at Mainstay?
No, everybody sidekicks saying that was the last session of January.
Gotcha.
And now February will start our clock again. Just saying that my goal was to get them to get at least 100 people there. And I priced it for 103.
We got a penguin.
Yeah, penguins, Benny. And we surpassed that goal this past month, which is good. And now we just got to see if we can replicate that again here in February. And yeah, no, it's that's good and positive. And then we're just still working on the details to get the East one up and rolling. All right, and stop. Now let's do back kicks, everybody. Back kicks. But the email was the just a reminder of schedule. The mainstay people sent it out to their people, and I just copied it and forwarded it to our people in case there were any questions. And the only question is going to be for you is are you planning on going to Philly for Super Bowl stuff on the 12th?
I haven't even gotten that far with my life yet. I'm just getting back and then going away here again Thursday.
Yeah, well, just because I plan on going home for it, and then that Monday session, I just don't know if I'll definitely be back for or not. All right,
Okay.
everybody, stop there, grab the ball, and let's get bouncing. So Monday the 13th is the only day in February that is in question. Everything else is good on my end. All right, we're bouncing.
who's
Bounce,
going
bounce.
in at the Super Bowl this year? Philadelphia Eagles? Oh, Kansas City Chiefs.
This is a very important question to you. Who do you want to win?
So my head of
Single arm raises.
the Major League, his name is Tim Gappert. He's a big fan of Kansas City Chiefs.
Sounds like a real nerd.
He's not.
You know who
So,
else is a big
I don't
Kansas
know.
City Chiefs fan, Chris?
Colin, he's a bigger nerd.
He's not no.
2 arms up, 2 arms down, 2 arms up, 2 arms down. Andy, we're from Philadelphia, so you're not taking into account that to know who we're cheering for.
Will.
But I would like to go home and be a part of that. But like I said, I don't know because I might have to even go back down to Florida again. So
Bouncy Jacks, everybody. Yeah, well, just let me know because again, if you're going to Philly, then I'll clue you in on what I'm planning. And if you're going to be around, and you want to do that session on that Monday, then that'll avoid me having to cancel that because most likely I won't come home on that Monday because I have my Special Olympics meeting out at Seven Springs with the state lady on that Tuesday, the 14th. So I was thinking I might as well just come home Tuesday morning and hit Seven Springs on my way back in.
yeah, that would make most sense.
All right, stop there and everybody twist and shout, especially since after the last Super Bowl, hypothetically, if they win, I had more fun going out the night of the win than I did parade day. Parade day was cool, but it was just a lot of sitting around and waiting
Yeah,
as opposed to a lot more action the night of.
yeah.
Twist and shout.
Yeah,
Let
baby,
it all
twist and
out.
shout.
The only thing that would hamper me that Monday if I was home would that be the start of
John.
our like hockey playoff, but I'm not sure what time that game would even be.
No,
Like I
Monday,
said,
Wednesday, 6. So just let me
Oh, yeah.
know in the coming
That-
days.
that would be fine unless it was at 7, but I doubt it would be. But I
Hey,
have to
Sean.
talk to my clinical guy and see what he wants to do.
All
so-
right, stop there. And now everybody stand up and dribble, dribble. Bounce, bounce.
Hey,
Dribble,
Sean.
dribble. Bounce, bounce. What's up, Andy?
My mom's cousins actually live in Philly too, so
So who's that mean you're cheering for?
I don't know.
All right, well, you're going to have to make a stand. Are you for or against us? We need to know if you're for us or against us.
Is the Eagles actually undefeated?
What's that?
Is the Philadelphia Eagles undefeated?
No. All right, everybody, touch straight down and straight up 1. Down and up 2. Down and up 3. Down and up 4. Down and up 5. Good. Now down left, up right, down left, up right, all the way down and up, down and up, down and up, opposite way, right, left, right, left, right,
Susie.
left,
Yeah,
right,
Susie.
left,
Yeah,
right,
Susie.
and left. Good. Everybody put that ball down. And let's get our first drink break. Everybody grab your glass. Raise it on up. And ziggy zaki, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaki, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaki, oi, oi, oi. And prost. But yeah, that lady Dorothy Gordon that's on that message I sent out. That's their main scheduling person. So that's who I'm always doing scheduling stuff with. So I just told her I had to see what you were doing. And then actually we have a girl coming tomorrow who Shannon Frizzell, that was supposed to come some point during COVID times and start volunteering and never did, and then cropped back up. And surprise, surprise, the dude who was friends with Brett Stoker already flaked out immediately. So he couldn't sign on to the session that time. And then a couple days later, I was like, so what's your plan here, man? Because you can't even sign on Zoom. So are you going to come to an in-person session? And he was like, I just don't think I have time for this. I was like, I don't care. You asked to get involved. All right, everybody, let's lay on our back. On our back. Put our butt in 5 and our head in 1. We're going to do sit-ups or roll-ups for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Bless you. Set and go.
It's just comical at this point.
Well, it's like, I didn't know what it was. So I was like, I want to figure out what it is. And it's funny how, again, just this air of expectation. He just thought he was going to be full-time immediately without doing anything, is what he thought. Whereas I even told him, I was like, hey, man, I got to meet you. I got to just see how you work with the kids, and then we'll start working on integrating you. And he was like, yeah, man, I just thought it was going to be a more immediate full-time position. I was like, you didn't do anything. What do you mean? What? You didn't. You couldn't
Full-time
even sign
position.
on Zoom.
Was he a young guy?
I don't know. I never even met him. I just talked to him on the phone, and he seemed like he had. I do have his resume, so I'll have to see when he graduated college. But no, it seems like he's had several jobs for a few years each since college. So I feel like he's been out of college for like 8 years. So I feel like he's in his late 20s, 30-ish. And it was just like a funny, like, oh yeah, I just thought, be rolling in dough by now. It's like you never even showed up to anything. If I asked him, let's put it this way, if we asked him to run that Zoom session for us and did pay him, he would have failed.
Yeah. All the way back, Johnny.
So the one thing that we did even ask of him, he did, well, I take that back. I did ask him to send me his resume, and he kind of messed that up too. He sent me his old resume. He said he couldn't send me his new resume for some reason. Don't understand, but he did say that. So technically he didn't even send me his resume the right way. I was going to give him credit and say he at least did that, but actually he didn't. He sent me his old resume accidentally.
At what point did you just tell Brett to just drive off a cliff?
Oh, again, he was friends with him, so I guess that should have clued us off that something's going to be wrong with him too. All right, everybody, we're doing our butt balance. So get those legs up in the air, grab them up, and let's go. Butt balance for 1 minute. Now that we're talking about it, I'm going to pull up his resume and see.
What are we trying to show, Johnny?
Right.
Get that leg up there, Andy. There it is. Perfect form. Zero splash.
What that mean?
You look like an Olympic diver.
Oh, I'm flexible.
Yes.
See it, Benny.
Oh, sorry.
Doing a great job, man. I just said keep it up.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody, stop there. Now lay back. Everybody lay back. We're going to do 2 legs up, 2 legs down, 2 minutes. Ready. Lay back, Benjamin. Lay back. 2 legs up, 2 legs down. Go. Both legs up, both legs down. So he worked at Watson from 2014 to present, it says, which is not true on his thing. He worked at Mount Lebanon before that. 2012, he worked at Bethel Park. There you go. Slippery Rock. He graduated in 2011. So
34.
So if he's that old, he still doesn't know how to send his updated resume or sign on to Zoom. So he belongs in the educational system. That's where those people seem to belong. All right, 2 legs up, 2 legs down.
Good job, Henry.
But yeah, he ironically just thought it was going to be an immediate, full-time, good-paying position with no training or experience because he has a wedding to pay for, Chris. So you need it like an immediate side hustle. But he can't run the virtual sessions because he can't sign on to Zoom. So
Yeah,
and he said he couldn't be at the in-person sessions because they didn't fit his schedule. So I'm not sure what sessions he was running for us to get paid, but I blame you for not paying him. It seems like your fault.
I agree. Come on, Johnny, keep it up, bud.
Should have just sent him checks.
What happened to your sticky socks?
He's waving them in the air for some reason. They must be real sweaty and moist. He's trying to air dry them. It's the only explanation. 5, 4, legs up, 2, 1. All right, now let's go and do our twist tap. Sit on up. Let's twist and tap, everybody. Twist and tap. I'm just going to refill my water. I'll be right back. Twist taps.
Twist and tap. Twist, twist, and tap. Keep going, Andy.
Nothing.
I said keep going.
Oh, thank you. Because Chris is
Good job, Benny. Good job, Henry, all the way each side.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, Greg. Good, Johnny.
Hey Chris, get this. On Saturday this week, it's my mom's birthday.
It's your mom's birthday?
Yes,
You tell her I said happy birthday.
I will.
Woo-hoo.
Happy birthday from the Eruption crew. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Hey,
This
All
doing 55.
Everybody stop there. Now lay back. Let's do our bicycles. Lay back, feet up, pedal, pedal, pedal. Put the pedal to the metal and go. To be fair, that's how we should have been singing happy birthday for years. I think we may have tried it, but maybe the kids couldn't catch on to it. Because I think we tried that at some point. It's the most
Well-
unique way I've ever heard happy birthday sung. Yuri's was good for something. That
Yep.
and what was it? Creamy garlic.
garlic.
Oh, and lunchtime chocolate milk.
No, anytime chocolate milk.
Well, they never had it around for like dinner time because we would drink it all at the lunch shift.
I think we only ever had to do one lunch, and we were both like, "Yeah, you know what? Don't ever put us on for lunches again."
Well, the one time that I did lunch shift, I think I drank 2 gallons of chocolate milk. That might be why they never asked me to do lunch shift again.
You cost us. The funny thing is, you don't make money at lunch. It's like, well, you cost us more money in chocolate milk than we made all day selling steamed crab. That's terrible.
Everybody stop there. Now let's do bridge plank. Put your feet flat on the ground, lift your hips up and go. There was one lunch shift that I did that I was by myself and the entire outside was packed. I had the entire outside to myself and it was just a mess because there was no way I could have kept up with it.
Yeah.
Now, I did very good on that lunch shift, but I'm sure I just made a lot of people never want to come back to Yuri's on that lunch shift because like there were 40 tables out there. There was no way that I could keep up with it. So it's like by the time I'm taking these people's orders, I'm watching the people 10 tables away get frustrated. And I'm like, I got 9 more before you, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, we don't have any more clam strips.
I would go in the order that they set and I was just like helpless. I was like, oh, I would try and tell them, be like, hey, they're like, well, what's taking so long? I'm like, I'm the only person here. So
Remember when you didn't even you couldn't before they updated the computer systems and they had the Yuri's checks where you literally had to write like your chicken scratch on it and then punch it into the computer.
Yeah, that was fun. Everybody stop there. Good. Let's get our second drink break. Everybody stand on up. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. And Bruce.
Yes, John. I'm trying to. You're still in that sauna camera. It said, okay, put it up. It says, "Happy Wednesday from John." Woo, woo, woo.
All right, everybody on our hands and knees. Put your knees in 5. Put your hands on the logos. All right, flip it on over, Johnny. By the way, happy Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Hands and knees, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
And we're gonna do summer butts. Ready, kicking that leg back nice and straight. And begin. Come on, Johnny.
Did you get my snaps then eventually? Because you said they were in the cloud, because I don't know if you had saw that they rented out Busch Gardens for us on Wednesday of last week, and I just rode roller coasters and ran around and drank and ate food at Busch Gardens all day Wednesday.
I did not see that snap. I saw
No.
Gasparilla snaps. I didn't see Busch Garden snaps. No, was that through work?
Yeah, they rented out Busch Gardens for us.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Never getting off the roller coaster and just keep going. I'll tell you what, I didn't think I had a limit, but three times in a row, that's my limit.
For which ride? Which one?
Their newest one, which is like called the Iron something or other. It's pretty intense.
And buzz, everybody. Good. Now we're going to do our fire hydrants. Lifting those hips up and out to the side. Up and out. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, unlimited rides seem like a good idea, but they never are. You remember when we learned that in Wildwood?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, I can go on the roller coasters and these adrenaline rides as many times as I want all day. This is great. Then at some point, you just hit your dopamine dump and you're just like, bah.
Yeah. I did more coasters in a span of like an hour than you do at any park during the day. So it was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, those fast passes and, just renting out an amusement park are really the most efficient ways to do amusement parks. Standing in line for an hour or two for each ride, it really doesn't get the job done. And stop. Good. Now, everybody, we're doing Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Get that foot up to that hand. Let's go. I mean, at least now, you think about it, at least now we have cell phones to like use in line. Like back in the day, you would just have to stand there.
Yeah. I remember how miserable everyone was, and when we just did that fast pass that day at Cedar Point. That was great. Unless I could just go right to the ride and ride it, I don't know if I could ever do amusement park again.
Well, the girls hit their peak after like 2 rides. You and I probably hit our peak after like 8 to 10. And then we were just like, all right, yeah, that's enough.
The other one was making up jet lag, and the other one just wanted to eat garbage.
So I got this whole bag of Doritos I was planning on eating before noon. And if I'm on roller coasters, that's just not gonna get done.
I heard a bikini.
What's that?
I heard a bikini.
Bikini.
Yeah, I heard bikini too. Everybody stop there. Now we're gonna do 1 arm up, 1 leg back. We're doing our bird dogs. Ready, set, and go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Seemed like he said he only does fast pass in his bikini.
Mm-hmm.
John, arm straight out, okay, bud? Can you put it straight for me?
Well, these are your favorites.
Come on, happy Wednesday. Get that arm straight.
Let's go.
All right, switch sides, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold it up. Hold it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Stop there. Now we're going to do chin and chest lifts. Everybody down on your belly. Chin and chest lift nice and high, all the way up and go. Saturday, I got back to pins. It was my first weekend back at pins since the time we had gone there, and everybody was there. I feel like there was like 5 different little friend groups. Chris Kale and his crew were over there. I was hanging out with them for a bit. If you remember Pete Kristen or Ramsey or any of those guys, their whole soccer crew was over there. I got some funny stories I'll have to tell you about that crew. Then Christian and those guys were over there. And then Fedja, another soccer buddy, and his people were over there. And another buddy, Jamie, and his people were there. I was like, man, Pins is great because it just really brings everybody together, but nobody's together. They're all at different parts of Pins. So it's like you can go and hang out with this crew for a bit, and then like go hang out with this crew for a bit, and you just kind of like bounce all around. Such a strong advocate of that place. I don't really ever want to go anywhere else anymore.
I went there too on Sunday. That's Sunday.
Oh, nice. I was there on that Saturday.
You go down with Christian and Jesse, or you just saw Christian there?
Well, I had Christian and Justin and Nugget meeting me there, and I kind of got in there early, so I was just kind of hanging out with all the different peeps, waiting for them to get there. Jesse's out of town. He and Zach and Cody and those guys are skiing in
Colorado.
Beach.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're doing push-ups. First set of push-ups. Here we go. Up 1, down 1. Sushi, come on. Up 2, down 2. Up 3, down 3. Up 4, down 4. Up 5, down 5. Come on, Sushi. Up 6, down 6. Come on, Johnny. Up 7, down 7. Up 8, down 8. Up 9, down 9. Up 10, down 10. Turn on your side. For Suzanne Summers. Let's go. Side leg raises. Now, a lot of people were away this weekend. Bill was down in the Carolinas. Adel was up in Buffalo. You were down in Florida. Jesse and Zach and those guys were out there. So I kind of was like reaching out into different groups that I don't usually ask, what they're doing. It was kind of like interesting little night because I was like, oh, well, it's the only primary person that I would go do stuff with was Christian. And then it was just like a bunch of other people I talk about going to do stuff with that I don't usually.
Don't see that often, yeah.
Oh, that's right. And then I wound up running into Elijah.
Oh, not. I had to think for a second.
Well, you call him Isaiah still.
Yeah,
but his name's Elijah.
Yeah.
Because
He's always
when I saw him, I was sitting there and I was like, kind of want to tell him Chris doesn't even know his name, but I'll let him figure it out on his own.
Yeah, the last time I was there at what do you call it?
You were
Crafty.
calling him Isaiah.
No, and I saw him at Crafty recently. I was hanging out with him before I left. What time did I leave? Well, when I saw him at your birthday thing, I definitely called him Isaiah.
Everybody, second set of push-ups. Here we go. Ready. Up 1, down 1, up 2, down 2, up 3, down 3, up 4, down 4, up 5, down 5, up 6, down 6, up 7, down 7, up 8, down 8, up 9, down 9, up 10, down 10. Turn on your side, and Suzanne Summers on the opposite side. Go. He was there with his other shorter colored friend, Tim. And Tim was cracking me up. I don't know. You probably would have never run into him, but I can't remember if Tim was there with them before when we saw Elijah. But they were both just hilarious. And I was like, dude, let me get your number. I was like, next time Chris is around, I was like, let's all get together. He's like, dude, let's get Tito Tower out. That would be awesome.
I forgot the last time I was there with them before I left somewhere. and he was trying to let me build my Tito's tower. And the real haggard bartender behind the thing, like after 2 came up and snatched it, and him and I looked at each other, and he was like, "Do you want to fight her about it?" And I was like, "Nope."
She looks like she'll arm wrestle me to death. 5 seconds left, everybody, and then we got our 1-minute plank, and then our cool down and stretch. Buzz. All right, everybody, plank time. Here we go. On our hands and on our toes. We're up in 3, 2. Come on, M&M pants. Get down. I don't know if they're M&M pants, but there's something. And go. Paul's M&M pants. I don't know what your Zubas are over there. John, we're doing plankies.
I heard you do a Scottish accent.
A Scottish accent. Hold it, everybody. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left.
Good job, Benny. Come on, Johnny, get that butt up.
Do you know who Pete Kristen is when I say that? He looks like Chris Kale. He has sleepy eyes, has a lot of the same features as Chris. Did you ever meet him out yet?
Name sounds, but it also sounds like Pete Crispin sounds like St. Crispin to me. So
Upon St. Crispin's Day.
Maybe I'm just mashing the 2 together.
Point is that his one buddy, Will, reminds me so much of Vince Egan. It's creepy. So at some point, I kind of want to get Will and Pete Kristen together as well, because the dude he acts like Vince. He looks like Vince. He giggles like Vince. It's weird. All right, let's just jump right into our cool down and stretch since we only have 1 minute. Okay, everybody look up to the sky and down to the ground, up to the sky, down to the ground, to the left, to the right, to the left, and to the right. Roll your shoulders back, everybody. Roll them back. All right. Hands across your chest. Hands across. Good. Hands on your hips. Down one way, down the other. Down one way, down the other. Everybody hang for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Picking those knees up.
Stand up, Benny.
And now kick that butt, kick that butt, kick that butt.
Ew. Kick my butt.
Now
Yeah.
up
For dinner today. I got
Up.
wow.
Yep.
and down and up and down. Sorry, 1 second, Andy. We're almost done. And wrist rotations, wrist rotations. And stop. Let's do our 3 deep breaths and get you guys out of here. And then you can repeat what you say because I missed it. Here we go. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Excellent. All right, Benny, say the mantra for us, Benny.
Okay. Front open.
Mind open.
On arch.
Heart enlarged.
Receptive.
Good job, Greg. Good job, Henry. Good job, Andy. Good job, John. Good job, Benny. Sushi, what were you saying? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Moe's for dinner.